I'm on my way down to take my test. Hopefully I pass it. I'm really worried about taking it because I got a bigger bike. Not really trying to take my motorcycle test with a 700-pound bike, but unfortunately where I live, no one's got anything for rent, and I don't have any buddies that ride smaller bikes. I really don't have any buddies that ride, but I was hoping to find maybe a I don't know, like a 150cc moped or something, but couldn't find one. They got this thing scheduled. I mean, I just called them this morning to schedule it, and they scheduled it for today. So I'm kind of happy they scheduled it in a way, but in a way I'm not, because I don't know if I'm ready practice-wise, and especially for this 700-pound bike. I mean, I've rode all my life, but we'll see what happens. I set up a little, I got online and looked up the Michigan Motorcycle Operators Manual, set up a little fake course out by my house, and was doing that, and I didn't do too bad. So hopefully everything's good. But I'm in Kalamazoo, Michigan here, driving through Comstock right now, and they hold the motorcycle license tests. Easy Way does up at Davenport College. So that's where I'm heading. This should be a good time. I got my dad following me, so I'm gonna wait. Oh, maybe he's gonna turn. But yeah, so this VMAX I'm about to take my test on, it's a 2005 Special Anniversary Edition. It's a really nice bike, 1200 cc's. Super fast, probably faster than what I need it to be, but it'll do the job. Yeah, it's a really nice bike. I got a couple mods that I want to do to it, but I want to kind of keep it. I want to kind of keep it pretty much stock. I don't want to molest a special edition bike too much, but there are some improvements that these bikes can be made to handle a lot better and have a little bit better braking and stuff like that. A lot of people have been switching out the brake rotors with larger brake rotors, and then swapping the calipers out with Hayabusa calipers, Morley muscle. sells the kits for that. Little shout out for him. I haven't bought one yet, but a lot of guys on the forums like his products. I also want to change out the lights and stuff to LED lights. The factory light isn't really that bright for a motorcycle. I kind of prefer a little bit brighter light. So we'll see. I just got a battery too. I'm gonna put a bigger battery on. I got the it's the UB12220 Apex 22H 460 co-cranking amps. Should be more than enough. Should be more than enough to keep this bike up and going. But yeah, for the most part, I want to leave it stock. This bike does, a lot of people bitch about this bike being a little bit harder to handle, but it actually isn't that bad. It's not bad at all. These Michigan roads suck though. I don't care what bike you're on, you gotta dodge potholes and cracks, ruts. I can tell you one thing, I thoroughly enjoy riding. And right now I'm enjoying this beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. Feels great. And welcome to downtown Kalamazoo. Unfortunately, where I live, I have got a lot of stop and go traffic, which kind of sucks on a bike, but I've got a lot of back roads too. Bell's Brewery. Must have a festival going on. Make sure my dad's behind me. It's kind of ironic because Michigan law states that you have to have a licensed motorcycle driver that's over the age of 18 ride with you, which would normally be fine, but I don't have anyone I ride with. So my dad has his endorsement, but he hasn't rode a motorcycle in probably 30 years. So even though he kept his endorsement, I just have him follow me in his truck whenever I need to go somewhere with the bike. But yeah, they really need to look at, a lot of other states will let you ride by yourself, but only in the daytime and not on any highways, which I think was what Michigan should probably do too, because if you don't have anybody that rides, you're screwed. You end up having to walk your bike to a parking lot or break the law and drive without it anyways. Beautiful day. Hey, we're getting close to Davenport. You know, my dad was a kid, he said all this up here was all cornfields. It's amazing how time changes. That's Caltech, that ain't Davenport. Davenport's up ahead. Lots of traffic. Alright, well, I'm gonna turn this off while I wait for the guy, so. Alright, just met up with the guy, talked to him, gave him my money and information, and I'm about to head down here and start. And this is where he wanted me to park.
Committed an unsafe act, under standard file instructions. If it's not tested at any time, you must complete the entire test to pass it. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Engine stalling points are assessed if you saw your engine at the time during the exercise. Stalling the engine 4 times during the test is an automatic failure. Do you understand the instructions on stalling?
Yes.
Is this guy with you?
Yeah, he's
okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure he wasn't trying to ask you questions.
No.
First exercise is a cone weave and normal stop. You're going to ride to the right of the first cone, to the left of the second, and so on. Weave past all 5 cones without touching or skipping a cone or putting your foot down. After you finish the cone weave, turn to the left anywhere you want. Come around, make a smooth, non-skidding stop with your front tire completely inside of the white cone box.
So go through the cones, starting on the right, like this, and then make a.
Just like this. Just watch this. You're going right.
Yeah.
Come around, front tire in the box.
Is there a?
Anywhere you want. Doesn't matter once you have the cone weave.
Okay.
Circle anywhere you want. So you're coming back towards this white box and you stop the front tire.
Okay.
You can go any speed you want.
Sweet.
People always do best on this exercise if they stay close to the cones. If you start getting out to the side, it's impossible to get back to it. It gets to you.
Right.
People that do it the best usually just right and they just barely turn the wheel. So
All right.
you hardly have to steer it since they're in a straight line. You can
Sweet.
tires, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Exercise, you're going to start on the yellow tee facing into this corner.
Okay. Ooh. Hit a cone with my kickstand.
Side of these painted boundaries without crossing the solid yellow lines and putting your foot down. After you finish the right diagonal to the middle of the course, make a left-handed U-turn without crossing the solid yellow line or putting the foot down. Back out and stop at the box again. As you're gonna the right, diagonal through the middle, stay to the inside of the solid yellow line, back to the box.
So am I driving through those cones?
Put your kickstand down.
Okay.
Take everybody down there 'cause it's hard to way down here.
Yep. Okay.
Anywhere in this open area. The tire is going to be coming in just inside of this yellow line.
Okay.
This yellow line starts.
Yep.
You start turning. So you will cross this one. You will cross this one. Turn here, cross all the way out the side of the box.
Okay.
Cross as any part of the solid yellow. But if you start turning as soon as your tire gets where the yellow starts and stay up here, it's going to be a lot easier than if you go
Yeah.
on the bottom. You'll probably cross in the middle.
Right. Sweet. Ready?
The foot down doesn't count because you're already out of the box. So
Okay.
next exercise, you're going to start on the red tee facing back towards us. Accelerate in a straight line between these two sets of cones. Stabilize your speed to about 12 miles per hour. That's fast enough by the time you get to the first set of cones. Keep that same speed. When your front tire crosses the second set, stop as quickly and as safely as you can. You will not lose points if you happen to skid.
Okay.
Quick stop exercise.
So as soon
Hit the brakes.
as I'm past my back tire or front tire?
Tire.
Oh,
Front tire across that line, so you'll stop anywhere up by those white dashes.
okay. Is this the T?
Behind, right behind you.
Okay.
Last exercise, you're going to start at the same spot. You're going to come up the same path at the same speed. When your front tire crosses through the second set of cones, you're going to swerve to the second set of cones over here to the left. This red line, on the inside of this red line.
Okay.
Right in the middle between them. Just keep on going. Don't stop for this one. You can circle around and turn around anywhere you want.
Okay.
This is right now.
The swerve test, yeah.
Straight ahead, 12 to 15. Front tire crosses the second line, swerve to the left.
Okay. Let me go. Turn around. Sweet.
The certificate that I give you, you have to take it back to Secretary of State.
Right.
Legal to whatever.
Yeah. You know, he hasn't rode a bike, and I really don't have any friends that ride,
Right.
and I work weird schedules, and he hasn't rode a bike in 30 years, but he has his endorsement, so I'm like, hey, can you follow me?
Right. Well, as soon as he gets you to Secretary of State,
Then I'm good.
get your license, you'll be legal and you leave there.
Sweet.
So,
Okay, take your time, bud. Well, I passed my test. Wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Didn't do perfect, but I'm on a big bike, so passing was more than good enough for me. But yeah, so I just got done stopping at the Secretary of State with my certificate. I went in and was gonna get my license quick before I got to go to work, but fortunately I was the 35th in line, so there wasn't gonna be time to wait for that. That's all right. I'll have to come back another day, but I got my test passed, so that's all I care about. But yeah, it wasn't you know, I was a lot more worried about the test on a big bike, because everybody I talked to, man, you got to get a moped, you got to get a little 175cc 200-pound enduro, you know, and I was worried about taking this, you know, my bike's 650 pounds. I was worried about taking that around the cones and stuff. It wasn't that bad at all. As you can see from the video, it wasn't bad, so. Well, yeah, that's over. Now I can actually go out and do some good riding. Can't wait. Taking a good ride to work. I don't work too far from here, so. Which makes it really nice. I only live about 10 or 15 minutes away from where I work, so I don't have that far of a commute. Every morning. On a bike, it'll be even better. The only bad thing about owning a bike where I live is, like I said, we got a lot of stop and go traffic in town, which isn't too big of a deal because there's a lot of back roads and stuff too, but I really only get like 3 months of riding a year, or will get 3 months of riding a year, because I live in Michigan, so it gets pretty cold. And when it's not cold, it's rain. If it's not rain, it's snow. So. But hopefully I'll get a little bit more riding out. I've already put about 100 miles on this bike since I've had it, and I've only owned this bike for roughly, I think, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Now that I got my license, I'll put a lot more. Later, bud. I'm almost to work. More pothole-ridden roads. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera off now. I'm almost to work, so